Hello students and welcome back. Today I will be doing the revision of SST chapter 14 Delhi, and I will be covering all the important key points which we have learned in this chapter. So students, as I have already told you that Delhi is the capital of India and it has two parts, Old Delhi and New Delhi. New Delhi became the capital of India in 1911. It was made the capital of India by Britishers. Earlier the capital of India was Calcutta, which is now known as Kolkata. The old name of Kolkata was Calcutta. Delhi is located on the banks of river Yamuna. Haryana and Uttar Pradesh are the neighboring states of Delhi. Delhi has a lot of old monuments. It has Purana Killa, which is said to be built by the Pandavas. At that time, Delhi was known as Indraprastha. There is also area near Red Fort and Jama Masjid, which was built by Mughal Emperor Shah Jahan, and that's why it was called Shah Jahanabad. One part of Delhi is planned, and it was planned by the British architect named Edwin Lutyens. It is called New Delhi. Delhi is one of the 7 union territories of India. There are total 7 union territories and Delhi is one of the 7 union territories, and it is also known as National Capital Territory (NCT). It also has Qutub Minar, which is a very old monument of Delhi and situated in Mehroli area. It was built by Qutubuddin Aibak in the year 1206. Delhi also has Lotus Temple. It is the Baha'i house of worship and it is very peaceful place. It was completed in the year 1986 and people of all religions visit here to get all kind of peace. So, Rashtrapati Bhavan, the residence of President of India, is also situated in Delhi in Resina Hills and it was built by Britishers. It is having a very beautiful garden. The garden is known as Mughal Garden, which is open for public in the month of February every year. It has a lot of greenery, plantation and beautiful flowers and it is worth visiting. Delhi also has India Gate, which is 42 meters high and it was built in the memory of Indian soldiers who died in the First World War. First World War was between 1914 to 1918 and a lot of Indian soldiers died during this First World War. So in their memory, India Gate was built. Delhi also has Parliament House, which has Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha, two houses. Laws for the country are made in Parliament. Supreme Court of India is also situated in Delhi. It is the highest court of the country. Then Lal Killa has a lot of places of interest. Lal Killa, which is situated in Delhi, an old monument, has a lot of places of interest like Diwan-e-Am, Diwan-e-Khas, Shahi Burj and Moti Masjid. And it was built by Shah Jahan. Then there is Jama Masjid, which is also located in Delhi and it is the largest mosque of India and it was also built by Shah Jahan, the Mughal emperor. Students, if you go to Chanakya Puri, you will see many buildings with different flags and these are the embassies of different countries which are located there. Near it is the Rail Museum and over there you can see the old railway engines. Then there is Rajghat, also situated in Delhi, which is the Samadhi of Mahatma Gandhi ji. Delhi also has metro trains. The journey by metro train is very quick and comfortable. And you can travel free by Delhi Metro if your height is below 3 feet. Your journey will be free by metro. Delhi also has many colleges and universities like Delhi University, Jawaharlal Nehru University, Jamia University are all the famous universities of Delhi. Delhi has a lot of samadhis of great leaders of India. So Shantivan, the samadhi of Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, and Vijay Ghat, the samadhi of Lal Bahadur Shastri, are also located in Delhi. There are the medical facilities also over there which are really good. Many private and public hospitals are situated in Delhi. the All India Institute of Medical Sciences, AIIMS, is the most important out of all of them. Delhi is also known as the heart of India. It has Ramlila Maidan where important public meetings are held. Shakti Sthal is the Samadhi of Indira Gandhi and Veer Bhumi is the Samadhi of Rajiv Gandhi. Both of them are also situated in Delhi. People of all states and religions live in Delhi, which makes it a mini India, because like in India, people of all castes and creeds and religions live together. In a similar way, in Delhi also, people of different areas, religions, regions, castes and creeds live together. That's why it is known as mini India. Delhi is also a big educational center and has many famous places and buildings. So students, we have covered all the important points here of this chapter. In case you have any doubts related to anything, you can let me know. Thank you.